it's Tami here from stampwithtami.com, and I am here today for kind of an impromptu online class. Normally I do these on Tuesdays, and I had some extra ideas and I really wanted to get on here, and then I apologize because originally I was scheduled for 5 hours earlier, and then bammo, life happened and there's some construction happening at my house right now. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me and allowing me to reschedule this until this evening. And hopefully it worked out for some of you that maybe you were able to catch it when you weren't able to catch it earlier. I also apologize because on top of that, it appears that the description, if you're on Facebook and you're on Facebook Live right now, says that we're making a dragonfly card. We are not making a dragonfly card. We made that on Tuesday. What we're making today is this gorgeous card that makes me ridiculously happy, right? This is the coolest card ever. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, okay, Cindy's saying she has no sound. Somebody give me a shout out and let me know that you can hear me okay. It looks like the mic should be working, so just in case you're not, I'll try to fix it if that's happening across the board. Anyways, this is what we're going to be making in a few minutes. But before we do, two things I want to tell you about. One is the specials that are happening right now. Oh, Michelle says she can't hear either. Okay, so let's see. Mic's on. Oh, Virginia says she can hear me. Shoo. Okay, so somebody type in, tell the two girls that can't hear to back out and come back in, and hopefully they can hear me then too. Anytime I'm doing an online class, I have a free PDF for you that I put together that has all the measurements for the card that we're about to make, and it's on my stampwithtami.com blog. All you need to do to get there is click on the link in this video's description. And it also has a full supply list on the back of everything we're using on this card today. And I will have you note a couple of the products that we're using today are in the Stampin' Up pre-order. So what that means is you can get them now if you're a demonstrator. If you're not a demonstrator, or you can get them on June 1st. However, you can get them now if you want the best deal ever. If you want the best deal ever, you can get them now if you do the demonstrator kit. And the information for that is all on my blog. So I'll tell you which products they are, but you'll probably know right away because they're the awesome new things you haven't seen yet, except in maybe my sneak peek videos and on some of the cards that I posted on my blog. So, as always, when I do a live video, I have some giveaways. And because you guys were so gracious in allowing me to be a little bit later than normal with the start time, allowed me to actually start a little bit late today, I have a couple, I grabbed a couple of extra Hostess stamp sets to give away. So my original giveaways were the April A Sarah Thing Paper Pumpkin. I'm giving these away all month, and the month is almost over. And also, this is the brand new May kit that I revealed last week that just came in. So this is the brand new, it's the donut kit, brand new there. And I have two Love You Lots Hostess stamp sets. These are very hard to get. You have to have a $150 order, and then you have to choose that as part of your free stuff, or a workshop or a class. So I will give away all 4 of these things free at the end of this video. If you are live, at the end of this broadcast, all you need to do to enter is leave a comment. Now, as always, I have 2 ways to enter because I know not all of you can be live. Sometimes work gets in the way, or life. I know we're in the afternoon here on the East Coast. So, well, thank you. Wanda says she's worth the wait. You guys are awesome. And I love so many of you guys have already shared. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you can't watch this live, or even if you're watching it live and you don't win one of the live, I have an after live, and it's a brand new stamp set. You can't even buy this one yet until June 1st. It is the, oh, excuse me. I thought I had it right in front of me and then I lost it. It's the Label Me Pretty stamp set coming out in the new Stampin' Up catalog on June 1st. I'm giving this away. You enter the same way. Just leave a comment. If you leave a comment live or after live, you'll be entered into this drawing. There's a way that you can get a double entry into this after live drawing, which I'll draw the winner on June 9th. And that is if you share this broadcast, like so many of you have, and I appreciate you so much. If you share this broadcast either from YouTube or from Facebook, either live or after live, and you type in the comments shared, and you share it to Facebook, you have to type shared with a D. And the reason why it has to be exact shared with a D in the comments is because I search that way. I do an Excel spreadsheet of all the comments and then I type in shared with a D. So if you don't type that exact word, it doesn't come up. So you don't get entered the second time. So I want to make sure you guys all get, if you share it, I want to make sure you're in there and get your double entry, get your second, your double your chances, double your fun. All right, guys. So the only other thing I really wanted to tell you about is the retirement list is, we're at the final days, final hours actually, of this list. It ends May 31st. Everything's while supplies last. Things are selling out. So don't wait longer. Don't wait until May 31st. I cannot urge you enough. If you have things on that retirement list, get them now. And if this incents you any more, I also have a little bonus giveaway till the end of the month. If you're in the US and you're purchasing from me in my online store, I will be giving away a package of brand new in color Bitty Bow pack. These are the coolest little things. So if your order's over $50, you'll automatically get this from me, but I won't be shipping it out until June because I can't actually get it until June 1st. But they're brand new. They're the brand new in colors and they're coming out in the new catalog. They're flipping adorable. I mean, they really are super cute. And they actually are, they have a little glue dot on them. They're pre-stick. Like, does it get any better? The bow's already tied and they stick right on there. So if you place an order in my online store for anything, could be retired stuff or anything else in my online store between now and May 31st, and it's over $50, I will send you this automatically in June. All right, you guys, that's all I had for news and updates. Now let's get to the stamping. Let's make this awesome card. If you missed the very beginning part, if you're just jumping on now, here's what we're going to make in just a second. This comes from the Lovely Friends stamp set that is in the brand new Stampin' Up! Catalog. It is coming out on June 1st. And we're going to pop down to the table. And I'm going to just share with you this PDF one more time. This is the PDF. You can download it on my blog. Just click on the link in the description of this video, and you can download this for free. It's got measurements down here for everything that I'm doing, and it's also got the supply list. So here's the card right here. I love this card. This was designed by Veronica. She's so amazing. I love her designs. We are going to be using some of the new Fresh Florals Designer paper. And yes, I've cut some of it up. It's a beautiful pattern paper, and it comes in all of the patterns are every single one of the 5 new in colors. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to use a couple of different colors of this pattern paper today on this project. We're also using the brand new Lovely Friends stamp set. So this is going to be coming out June 1st, unless you're a demonstrator, and then you can get it now, or you can get it in the demo kit. And that information is all on my blog. I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks for using the new Lovely Laurel Thinlit dies that also go with this. So these are the new dies. They're gorgeous. Oh, so gorgeous. We're going to actually use these. Look at how beautiful these are. And I'm going to show you how to make this little accent using the dies and combining them with the Lovely Labels dies. Very quick and easy. That just totally takes the card to another level. It's just one of those little things that makes the whole card. So the first thing we're going to do is actually our big shot work. So I've pre-cut all the designer paper for us. Again, the measurements are on my blog. Elizabeth says she can only see the comments. Click, Elizabeth. Click on the video. Hopefully it will come up for you. So what we need for the big shot is a scrap of Whisper White cardstock and some gold foil. And all of this is available in my online store. I'm going to take the big shot here, and our sandwich today is going to be the platform that comes with the big shot and the thin die adapter. And then for this, I'm going to be using the precision base plate. You could also do the magnetic platform for this, but the laurels that we're going to be doing, is that what these are called, Lovely Laurels? That's kind of what I've nicknamed it. They're a little bit intricate, and I really, really like using the precision base plate when I use it. Okay, so we can do all of our cuts at the same time. I'm going to start with some Whisper White here. Actually, all but one, and I'll tell you why. So in case I didn't give you a really good enough look, these are the dies that we're going to be using here. We're going to use these two pieces, and then I'm also combining this with the, this is the Lots of Labels dies. And I believe we want the largest one. Let me just, yeah. So it's the largest of the Lots of Labels. Okay. So thank you, Janet says, that's a laurel wreath. Thank you. I should know my foliage a little bit better than I do, I guess. All right. So what I'm going to do is line up on top of the precision base plate the Lots of Labels die. And this is our little embellishment piece. Now we will have to run that one through twice. Because, actually, no, we don't. We don't. We don't, because there's one for either side. Oh, they're so good to us. They actually have two in the pack, so you don't have to, we don't have to run this through a second time. My apologies. My apologies for giving you false information. This is the bomb. All right, so magnetic platform will be great for lining those up. But like I said, I really do prefer the precision base plate when I'm using these. Now, the gold foil that I have here is a little bit, I'm just going to move it over so you can see this. It's a little bit small. It's not going to cut out the entire two sections at once, but I don't need it to. I only need the top of both sections, so it's okay that I've got this smaller section of gold foil. And then I'm going to take a cutting pad and place it on top. Okay, and then we're going to run that through. Oops. I started to run that through and then it kind of shifted on me. There we go. All right. Let's try that one again. These are the things that I get nervous about, you guys. Somebody said to me recently, oh, you look like such a natural when you're on Facebook Live. Can I just tell you, you guys make me so nervous. Sometimes my hands shake. Oh my gosh. Well, good morning, Rebecca in Australia. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. So I can catch you guys here in Australia when I come on at 5 o'clock at night. Sometimes you guys are in bed when I come on earlier. Okay. So now when we pull all these off, we have all of our cuts here. I'm not actually going to pull off the laurel wreath here because I'm going to use the die brush on that. But here we just got to poke out a couple little tiny pieces and we have our little word accent from the Lots of Labels die. Okay. And that's all we needed the big shots for, so we're done with that. I'm going to pull that aside and we've got a die brush. Karen's like another die, another die set I need to add. Somebody asked me, this is my die brush, and I do put it in a half-sized case here. And somebody had asked me recently when they looked at they got their new catalog in the mail, and they said, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see these cases, you know, these stamp cases in the new catalog, or you're not carrying them anymore. And I went and I looked, and I'm like, you're absolutely right. I don't see them in the new catalog. We are carrying them. I talked to Stampin' Up. It turns out they just forgot to put them in the catalog. So that wasn't very nice. But accidents happen. So good to know. These are still available. They're just, they'll be in the online store. They're just not actually featured in the catalog. So these are the two pieces, the two tops of the laurel wreath that we need for this card. And we're actually going to trim some off of each of these. We actually don't need the whole thing on either one. I don't know what the difference is between the old one and the new one, Donna, honestly. I haven't seen the new one. I only know what the old one is. She's asking what's the difference between the one that's featured in the catalog and the new one. Because they did say they revamped it. So I think maybe they upgraded the foam pad in it, maybe. I am not sure about that. Okay, so for these guys, I'm going to trim them up just a hair with my paper snips, which I hope are handy. Oh, shucks. I guess they're not. Can you guys hear me? Shuffling through everything I have over here. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to trim off. So we just have, see how there's several different branches of this wreath? I just want one. I just want one pretty branch of this wreath. And I'm going to trim off all of that kind of leafy foliage around the edge, so that when we put it on the card, we just have a nice edge here. Not the paper snips I was hoping to use, but they still do okay, so you can kind of get a feel. And I'm going to do the same thing on this opposite side. I'm just going to trim it down so we just have one little branch there. Oh, Cindy, you crack me up. She said, those look like hedge trimmers. These are the old Stampin' Up paper scissors. I wish we still carried these. They're great for cutting ribbon and, you know, long stuff, but not so much for this. I would have preferred my snips for this. I will have to make a note that I need them in my little area down here, my little video area. Okay. So next, actually, these are just falling right out. This is the beauty of the precision base plate, is that a lot of times those pieces just fall right out. You don't even have to work at getting them out. Next, we're going to do some stamping. So again, if you're new, I am using a brand new stamp set here that's coming out in the new catalog. This catalog will be coming out June 1st, which is only next week. It's right here, and you can get these in my online store. I'm sorry, not on my blog. If you click over to the link in the description of this video, there's information on how to get a catalog if you don't have one yet. And somewhere I've got this. Here's the stamp set. So these are the words that are in the stamp set. There are some gorgeous fonts in here that I absolutely love. And I just love the saying, you make me ridiculously happy. Ridiculously happy. Because you do. Let's face it, I love stamping with you guys. You make me ridiculously happy. I'm taking some Fresh Fig ink. This is brand new. This is one of the new ink colors. And yes, that is upside down. We are just going to spin that around, although it doesn't really matter. I could have flipped this around too. And it's just a wonderful big stamp that takes up most of the label. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, it's so yummy. And the color is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And next we're going to take some Lemon Lime Twist, which is another new ink color coming out. Okay. Yes, Denise, both of these were I think both of these were in the Eastern Palace bundle this month. She said she just got her Fresh Fig in the Eastern Palace bundle, which is a great way to kind of get them a little early, get a little sneak peek. So I've got a little scrap paper here for our flowers, which are 2 steps. These are 2-step flowers, and if you're not familiar with them, this is a great way to get some multiple colors using stamps that's quick and easy. You'll see they have little tabs. See how they have tabs pointing up? And as long as you match them, then they'll stamp in the right place. So I'm going to stamp off once to get multiple colors. So this is just going to be a shade lighter when I stamp it on the bottom of the label there. And I'm going to do that at the bottom right and the top left-hand corner. And then with the second piece, I'm going to stamp that right smack dab in the center. So that gives us, see how we've got our little flower? Just a beautiful little accent on there. It really adds to the project. Okay, believe it or not, all we have left is assembly. I told you this was going to be quick and easy. So fun. So just taking a little snail adhesive, because you know how much I love my snail. We're going to start with that. So I'm going to take this beautiful, oh, this is sad. I'm going to take this beautiful piece of designer paper, flip it over, put adhesive on this beautiful back of this beautiful paper. I feel so bad doing this. Ugh, little guilt trip. That is the downside of double-sided paper. There's many advantages to it, but one of the disadvantages is you have to cover one beautiful piece. Okay, now for these 2 layers, I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. So we'll flip both of those over and put some dimensionals on the back. Karen's asking, she said, I noticed you stamped those photopolymer stamps on your table Why do people say that you need to use the pad underneath it? And that's the paper piercing pad. The squishy pad is the paper piercing pad. Sometimes, especially a larger stamp, the photopolymer doesn't have, you know, like the cushion that the rubber stamps have. And there might be a better explanation for this. But it does help. If you have like a big photopolymer stamp, a big one like that's clear like this, and it's not stamping a clean image, I do find that using that paper piercing mat underneath does help. But for this particular one, I didn't need it. I hope that answered the question. One thing I love about the live videos is that I can answer you right here on the spot. So here I'm just taking some Stampin' Dimensionals just to give it a little pop right there. And it's already beautiful, and we haven't even layered on it yet. Okay, so now these laurel wreaths, thank you for that again, Janet, are just going to layer underneath here. And I'm going to actually trim. That was a little too square here on the end for me. So I'm going to trim a little bit of that off. Okay. And then I'm going to take some snail adhesive and put it on the back of this. Oh, Wanda, you're on a road trip? That's awesome. That is an awesome way to, hopefully you're not the driver. That's an awesome way to do the time, is watch some stamping. Watch some live stamping while you're on the road. I hope that you guys are all like gonna have a good Memorial Day weekend this weekend. It's a little rainy here in New England, but I do hear it's supposed to be nice the rest of the weekend. Okay, so I just attached those using the snail. I put the snail on the back of this so that this just attached. How beautiful is that, right? The gold foil just really makes it pop. Oh, so pretty. So then I'm going to take a couple more Stampin' Dimensionals, and we will put them on the back of this label. And here's where the magic happens. Wait for it. Oh. Here we go. Eva says she totally loves this card. Oh my gosh, I'm so with you. It's so pretty. Just the colors, the font, the stamp. All right, here it is. Bam! Oh, gorgeous! Right? Quick and easy. And oh my gosh, it's such a wow card. Oh, very cool. So, and again, I apologize if you're watching this live and the description of the video on Facebook says that there's dragonflies on here. That was from last week at the last online class. I'm sorry. I will edit it so that doesn't say dragonflies anymore, because it's laurels and they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, guys. So that was my card. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for the hearts and the shares. Oh, you guys are awesome. What a great way to kick off the weekend, too. So fun. So I know one better way to kick off the weekend, and that would be with some prize patrol. Who wants to win something? Okay, so the prizes, I have two different types of prizes. One is if you're live, and for those of you who are watching live, who are able to watch, oh my gosh, so many hearts going by. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, guys. I can't even talk. I'm like a little emotional. Thank you. Thank you. So the prizes I have for you guys, I added a couple of extra in case you missed the beginning, because I had to start a little later today. If you're watching the live, you might have been affected by this. If you're watching it on YouTube, you wouldn't have been affected by this. But originally, I planned on starting at noon, and some construction in my house ended up having some issues that I had to deal with, and I had to push it back to 5 o'clock, 5 hours. So for that, I added 2 extra giveaways, and they're Hostess stamp sets, and they're about to be retired. Don't forget to get your retired stuff ASAP, because we are in the final days of that sale. And these are the Love You Lot stamp sets. So I'm going to give these away live along with 2 paper pumpkins. And if you're not watching, and all you need to do to enter is leave a comment. You got about, I don't know, a minute left before I do the drawing. A minute. Yes, a minute. Now, if you don't win these, if you don't win one of these, or you're watching the after live, I have a giveaway for you too, and it's just as awesome. This is a brand new stamp set called Label Me Pretty. Your comment will also enter you to win this, and I'll be drawing it on June 9th. Now, the extra bonus of the after live is if you share this video on Facebook from either YouTube or Facebook, either way, and you type shared into the comments, you will be entered into the after live drawing a second time. Okay, so thank you. Thanks for sharing the love, and thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. This is awesome. I love stamping with you guys. Okay, so I'm not going to talk anymore. I am just going right down to give some stuff away because it's prize time. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is take you guys over here, and hopefully it didn't kick me out. All of my electronics seem to be a little bit finicky all of a sudden, but I think we got it. Okay. Here we go. It says dragonfly, even though we didn't have dragonflies today. Forgive me. Those were you can see that one in my videos. That one was on Tuesday. Okay, so the first winner of a Love You Lots Hostess stamp set is, good luck everybody, Susan Davis Bruning. Congratulations, Susan. And note to all the winners, make sure you fill out the prize claim form, and there's a link in the video description to do that. And I'm glad she says I can hear. She was responding to earlier when somebody said they couldn't hear. The second winner of the Love You Lots second Hostess stamp set goes to Christine Javer Spawn. I hope I'm saying that right. Spawn. Congratulations to Susan and Christine. They won the Love You Lots Hostess stamp set. The next one I have is a May paper pumpkin kit. The donut kit that just came out. This is awesome. It's a paper crafting card kit. Just came out brand new. I haven't even done my alternate project with it yet. Hot off the presses and not even opened. The winner of this one is Michelle Pollard. Congratulations, Michelle from Santa Fe, Texas. And our last live winner is for the April paper pumpkin kit. Very coveted. Already, I mean, it's been sold out since the minute it came out. Just everybody wants this set. This is one of my last ones. So good luck to everybody. And the winner of that one is Judy Hanson Howard. Congratulations, Judy, and everybody who won. Don't forget to fill out the prize claim form. And don't forget, this is the end of the retiring stamp set sale. So you only have a couple days left. A lot of stuff is selling out. And if your order is over $50, I'm sending you some free in color bows. They are fantastic. All right, guys, I will see you back here on Tuesday. Hope everybody has a wonderful holiday weekend. Here in the United States, it is Memorial Day. And I hope you guys all have beautiful weather and a nice time with your family and friends. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for joining me today.